Ciao ragazzi! We're back! And look at who came with! It's her very first time coming to the new house. It's a full house because all of us are here. We are about to start the biggest transformation so far, aside from the kitchen, ripping down the peninsula and painting. We're gonna do the floor today. Eddie's at the store getting the mallet that we need and the little block to put them all together. Claire's going to be starting on the paint trim cutting because we have to get that lower. It wasn't all the way down far enough. And then flooring. So by the end of today, high hopes would be the whole house will be done, but
Are you serious?
I know.
I haven't even made breakfast yet.
Well, I know. High hopes. It's
I'm kidding you. Why are you kidding me?
10:40. I feel like we could do it once it gets going. Like I said, if we have the installer,
I need to get started painting then.
I have a paint out.
Well, you said you wanted to do your intro.
I know. We are doing the intro. This is the intro. All right, let's go. Our little crew started out with Claire and Eddie laying out the first row of the planks. That is the key. You have to get it straight and in line. They did call me in for, we would like to call it a manager's consult. They would probably call it me being a bossy Betty consult. Anyway, we did lots of conversation here and setting it up and how to get it right and making sure that the next couple of rows would then sit correct. Then we kind of moved some things around and finally we got it rolling. But this did take a little while, a little longer than planned. I think that's pretty much par for the course on this entire flooring. Spoiler alert. When you see Claire and Eddie on screen, like I said, they were the ones that were laying and actually doing this part of the job. And then I was in the other room cutting the boards. We also did have to modify the way we were cutting the boards, and I will show that a little bit later. But suffice to say, the first saw that we were using was not fun at all. I will add that Claire and Eddie make a pretty good working crew. They have a similar disposition, so even when things are not having much fun, they still find a way to have fun and have a good attitude. When I would come in, usually they would both give me eye roll looks. The other thing that Claire is in charge of is making sure that the pattern is a varied pattern, so you don't put the same boards next to each other. Let's just say that detail work is not Eddie's forte. He is a big picture guy, not a little details guy. So she did a great job of that. So you'll see her placing boards and moving them around. And that's to keep that pattern on a repeat without it, what's the word I'm looking for? To keep it looking random. At this point, Eddie went to the store to get a different saw blade for the aforementioned pain in the butt cutting issues we were having. And Claire and I then had our own little routine. I did the pattern, got it all in the spots, and then she hammered everything or pounded everything together. And actually, we went pretty quick. She said I was really good at doing the pattern and she was really good at getting them hammered together. So when we worked together, it was also good. Probably not as much fun for her as it was when her and Eddie worked together. I digress. I will say this product was actually pretty good. There were 4 total patterns, but they did have them reversed on some of the boards. So you'll see 8 piles over there, and that's because depending on which direction the board was, I counted it as a new pattern. So 4 patterns times 2 directions equals 8 patterns. This is really cute. You see Carol laying there, and then she gets up. Eddie's back from the store, and watch how excited she gets when he comes in that front door in a little bit. You're going to see Carol jump up and down on this counter a few times. Eddie got her a new like bone thing at the store, and then she chewed it and it started just splintering into smithereens. So we set it on the counter and she can smell it up there. So normally she doesn't jump on the counters, but she just kept trying to get it until eventually we threw it away. But that's why she keeps doing that. Off camera, I am working on the hallway, so the transition from the this great room area into the hallway. That's why Carol's laying like that. Let's just say pain in the beep was not fun. Not fun at all. Day 1! Yay, good job, team! We got pretty much all of the living room, well, I guess we can call it living room, dining room in. We have a little bit underneath the kitchen, like the bar lip peninsula, and then that wall, I'm gonna have to rip lengthwise the boards, and then we're still figuring out that entryway. But it looks amazing here. Let's do a better job. One sec. But it looks delightful. Claire did a great job of making sure to pick from all the different patterns in the boxes. Carol is also very happy that the floors are done for the day. I think we're gonna actually go get some food. Look at, she's like, yay, see, proof. They're puppy friendly. Also, her hair is the same color as the floor. Yay! When we come visit, we won't even know you're here. You're invisible. Close your dark eyes and then we can't see you. Go to sleep. We'll have to cover up your... She literally does look invisible in the camera. Minus her little dark nose and eyes. But it's really pretty. We're pretty happy with it. Up next, hallway transition. Yikes, I've already done a few templates. It'll be all right. And then heading on into the hallway and the kitchen. And just for fun, here's where I was cutting all day. And it is a shambles. I probably didn't need to clean the trim before. Now it all needs to be re-cleaned. So we've got empty piles, and then the 2 middle piles are the remaining supply of flooring for the house. We are happy to be done. This is gonna be a really great lighting. Yeah. Anyway, so I was a little optimistic this morning, per usual, that we would get more done than the great room, living room, but we did get most of that done, so thanks for watching.